Hi everyone, how is everyone doing today? Today is day 5 of my live video challenge. Go Anita, go Anita, go Anita, go Anita. So I've actually been able to succeed in this challenge. I am so happy and I feel so excited. So today, even if I was just to say hi and then to end the video, I've done live videos 5 days this week. Go Anita, go Anita, go Anita, go Anita. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hi Wizzy. I am filming from my phone today because I wanted to try something different. So yeah, today's Friday. I am so happy. Means that I can rest this weekend. It's been a really busy week and I'm just glad I've come to the end of it, and I'm looking forward to Monday. Actually, I am looking forward to Monday, but I think, you know, when you work hard, it's good to also have a break. So I'm looking forward to resting. You might hear Nyla. Hi Wizzy. You might hear Nyla knocking on the door at some point, because you know what she's like. Every 2 to 5 minutes she'll come knocking, mummy, because she wants to know what I'm up to. But I will ignore her because she's fine, completely safe. So yeah, if you do hear a little 2-year-old banging the door, please bear with me. This is the life of a mompreneur. Yes, a mum who's an entrepreneur. Yeah, this is the life of a mompreneur. So just bear with me if you hear Nyla banging on the door. So today is day 5 of my live videos, and today I'm going to be talking about the 5 reasons why you should be building on your strengths instead of working on your weaknesses. This is another good video actually, because before I do my videos, I normally do a lot of journaling, I pray, I meditate to get the message, and that was the message that came to me. I was like, yes, I love this topic. So it's going to be exciting to tell you about it. So basically, I am constantly trying to develop myself. I'm constantly trying to learn about myself, because the more you learn about yourself, the more you know what you can do, what you like to do, what you don't like to do. So I am always learning about things. And then I came across this book, and I don't know if you can see it. Oh. Okay, it's called Now Discover Your Strengths. And it was by someone called Marcus Buckingham and Donald O'Clifton, right? And this book is called Now Discover Your Strengths. It's about strengths, basically. And from reading this book, it literally just changed the way I saw myself, okay? This book is about strengths and building on them. It's funny because what I thought were my strengths are actually not my strengths. So for a lot of you out there, what you think is your strength is probably not your strength. What we've always believed is your strength is, you know, what you're good at, and your weakness is what you're bad at. But actually, so for example, my strength is I'm good at maths. I'm good at can't even pronounce it. Mathematics, right? So and my weakness is, say, sewing. I'm really bad at altering clothes and doing all that stuff. I'm really bad at it. So you would have said my strength is the mathematics, but actually, although I'm good at it, I don't necessarily want to work with maths every single day. Okay, I don't want to work in like statistics or anything like that. That actually will drain me. So really, when you look at it, although it comes across as my strength, it's not my strength, it's actually my weakness. The reason is because if I was to work as a you know, I can't pronounce the word, so I'm going to say someone who works in statistics, okay, I would get bored and it would probably drain me. Okay, so this is what leads me to telling you about, you know, what a strength actually is. Normally at work, your boss will look at, you know, what you're good at, what you're bad at, and he will say to you, oh, I think these are your strengths and these are your weaknesses, so you need to improve this, improve that, improve this, blah blah blah, right? But that is not really the right attitude, because that's all about performance. It's not about strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so what is a strength? A strength, listen to this is so good. A strength is something, an activity that strengthens you. A strength is an activity that you do that strengthens you. So what is a weakness? A weakness is an activity that drains you. Okay, so for example, I love motivating people. I love training. I love encouraging. I love mentoring and coaching. That is a fact. That is a fact in the sense that that's what I love to do, and that is my strength. Because after I finished coaching, or after I finished, encouraging or working with somebody or training, I feel empowered and I feel strong. I feel like I can do it over and over again. So actually, that is a strength. Okay, so what kind of activities strengthen you? What kind of activities strengthen you? What kind of activities, now that you know what a strength is, do you think is your strength? If you know, put a comment down below. Put a comment down below. Good to know. Like Wisdom, what's yours? D, what's yours? Put it down in the comments. Let's see what they are. So I would also like to give you an assignment. So my assignment for you for next week, starting from tomorrow, is to get a piece of paper, right, and just draw a line in the middle of the paper, and on one side write loved it, on the other side write loathed it. Okay, and basically when you are about to do an activity or something at work or something during the day, and you are excited to do it, and it's something that brings you so much joy, write it in the loved it section. And like the other side, if you are about to do an activity and you're procrastinating, you're trying to pass that activity on to somebody else, or you're trying to avoid doing that activity, write it in the loathed it section. And what you'll find at the end of it, so at the end of the week, so do it for a week. What you'll find at the end of the week is that you have a list of loved it and a list of loathed it. And the things that you find in the loved it are actually the areas that are your strengths. And the things that you find in the loathed it area are actually your weaknesses. So now what do you want to do? You want to focus on the areas that are loved it. And that means you want to focus on your strengths. So let me know in the comments below if you're up for this challenge. Let me know. Are you up for the challenge, guys? I hope so. I hope so. So what's my next point here? So back to this book, basically. It suggests you take a test. The test is called Strength Finder, right? And what the Strength Finder is all about is it's online. So it's 177 questions. You have 10 seconds per question to answer. And what at the end of it you find is that they Marcus Buckingham and David O'Clifton, they did some interviews and some tests with 2 million people, and they found that there are 34 main strengths that almost everybody has. Okay, so when you do this test, you'll find out of the 34 your top 5 strengths. And I honestly, the things that I thought were my strengths weren't my strength. They just wasn't my strengths. So for example, before I thought my strength was I was an empath, so I had empathy. I was like there's another strength called woo, so I thought that would be my strength. And then positivity, okay, activity and focus. Wisdom just asked if it's free. No, it's not free. It's $19.99, so it works out to be about just above £16. But trust me, it's so worth doing. It is so worth doing. So back to it. So I thought my strengths were I was an empath, I was positive, and I was focused. But actually, when I did the test, I found out, and I was actually quite disappointed, because sometimes you think you're a certain way and then you find out actually no, this is actually what you're like. I found out that I was a learner, I like to give input, I was restorative, I was an achiever, and I was futuristic. So basically, the first thing is I love to learn. And it's true. Like, I love to learn. I can learn all the time. I love to, do a lot of training, a lot of research, and it brings me so much joy and excitement to do it, right? The second point is I like to give input. So I like to listen to people's issues, and I actually like to, find solutions, give advice, and those things come natural to me. And then restorative. I am able to, so I like challenges. So if there's an issue, I like to try and resolve the challenge with somebody, and think of the possible solution. So I'm really good with that. And then number 4 is I'm an achiever. So I like to achieve things, right? So I like to put it this way, I am a what's the word, I'm a recovering perfectionist, because I used to, you know, be a perfectionist on everything, but now I'm not like that, because I believe that you can't reach perfection. There's no such thing as perfection. Okay, so I no longer do that anymore, but I'm an achiever, so I'm a self-starter. I don't need to be encouraged to do anything. I just go out and get things done. And the last thing is, I'm futuristic. So you notice that in a lot of my videos I talk about people, you know, looking to their future, trying to think about things to improve their future. I'm always talking about future, because I'm thinking about my future, for my kids, you know, for my family. So that's me. So it was surprising that what I thought my talents and my gifts were actually not. My strengths were, you know, I'm a learner, I like input, I'm restorative, I'm an achiever, and I'm futuristic. So yeah, definitely go and check out that strength finder. It really gives you a good idea of, like, you know, who you are, because I for a second thought I was, you know, something else, and then it was great to see that I wasn't that. So wisdom, I will put the link in the comment section once I finish this live video. Please check it out. Trust me, you will love it. So now I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why building on your strengths is better than working on your weaknesses, right? So once you find out what your strengths are, once you've done the assignment that I've given you, and once you do the strength finder as well, build on those strengths. And the reasons are because, number 1, you have greatest room for growth when you focus on areas of your strengths. So when you focus on your strengths, because think about it like this. Say, how can I put it? Right, this is what I was going to say. You can learn anything you want to learn, right? But if you are doing something that you're not very good at, so say if you're an artist and you want to become a really good artist, and you know that you're actually not that good, but you love doing it, at that point you'll be about 20%, right? But what for those people who are naturally good at art, right, it comes to them naturally, they don't actually have to learn anything, and they're just drawing all these amazing pictures and portraits and paintings and doing all this artistic stuff, they would be at, say, 50%. So you're at 20, they're at 50. Now, if they now take their strength, I'm talking about the people that are naturally good artists, and they go and learn about it, they will now become like 80 to 90% good at what they do. But because you started off at 20%, right, you will probably, if you were to grow at the same rate as them, you'll probably be about 50% to 60%. So you will never be as good as somebody who is naturally good at what they do. So my point is, focus on your strengths, because if you're strong at something, you're already good at it. So if you're building on it, you have more area of growth. You can develop yourself more in that area. So think about that. My second point is, if you focus on your weaknesses, you're basically going against yourself, okay? Because at the end of the day, we need to love ourselves, and we need to be grateful and accept the gifts and the talents we were given. So the whole point is, if you're constantly thinking about your weaknesses, oh, I wish I could improve on that, and I'm not that good at that, and it's not a good thing, what you're doing, you're going against yourself. You're actually focusing on the negative stuff rather than the positives, right? So I would definitely advise you to just focus on your gifts, the things that you're naturally talented with, and that will actually propel you to get more results, and you'll end up being more positive about what you do as well. Because if you're working on your strength, you're focusing on the good things, and so you're loving with yourself for what you're gifted for. At the end of the day, we are all not perfect. We are different, and that's the beauty of the world. We are so different, so we need to, you know, cultivate our gifts, cultivate the good things that we were given, and, you know, it will make the world a better place. Okay, so number 3, it's easier to direct your energy on just a few things. Okay, it's easier to direct your energy on just a few things. So for example, if you are a person that's doing a million things at once, so say a busy mother, you're cleaning, you're cooking, you're taking your kids to school, you're doing so many different things, right? And you're using your attention on, so your attention is going to so many different things. You can never do anything perfectly. Not that you want to do anything perfectly, but the point is that if you're a jack of all trades, you will not be able to focus on one specific area. So it's actually harder for you to get better in one area, because because your energy is just being, divided by so many different areas. But if you focus on a few things that you're good at, it makes you feel less stressed, you have more time, and you can actually do a lot more. Do you see what I mean? So I see some people have joined. So hi Aisha, hi Kasha, hi Mila, good to see you all. So yeah, number 3, direct your energy on just a few things as opposed to so many different things. Look at your strengths and focus on the strengths that you have as opposed to your weaknesses. And truthfully, there's nothing wrong with being good at a few things. Why do you have to be good at everything? I know that normally in our jobs we have to be good at several things at once, but actually if you know what your strengths are, you can do it in a way that it helps you to achieve more. It helps you to work more and work harder, work better in your job, rather than keep trying to work on your weaknesses and keep getting stressed and feeling that pressure to do better when you can't do better. Wisdom has just said, makes sense, works for me in photography. Exactly. When you're doing things that you passionately love and you're good at, you excel. It's just the way things go. It's just the way it goes. So number 4, for the things you are good, right? So number 4 is actually the fact that you don't have to be good at everything. Do not put the pressure on yourself to be good at everything, because that's just going to stress you out, and there's no need for that. Because you know what? The wonderful truth is, the things you are not good at, you can hire someone to do it. Guess what? You don't have to do everything, You do not have to do anything. People have cleaners, people have cooks, and you'll be surprised that it's actually not that expensive to get like a cleaner or a cook to support you, or somebody to do your accounting, someone to do your bookkeeping, someone to do your admin. You can pay people, and now with technology, you can work with people all over the world, and guess what? The prices are really competitive, so you don't have to be paying like thousands of pounds. You could actually be paying quite little to get the things that you need done. So again, do not feel that you need to be good at everything. Focus on your strengths and hire other people to work on your weaknesses. It's as simple as that. So my last point is that by focusing on your strengths, it helps to improve your self-confidence, and it helps to improve your self-esteem. You become a better person out of it, because at the end of the day, once you start seeing results, you want to do more. You want to start improving. You want to start, probably taking courses on your strengths and building on those areas. And so it's a natural thing. If you work on your strengths, which you're already good at, and you're just building on it, it's all going to be positive, and you're going to feel so confident because you're going to feel like and know that you're good at certain things. Okay. I was going to say another thing. Yeah, the other thing is that when you are, working on your strengths and you are doing what you love, it trickles into all areas of your life. Because think about it, when you have a stressful job or a job that you don't like, it does affect you, doesn't it? You come home, you talk about it negatively, you get upset over little things, you feel stressed. Sunday night, you have the Monday blues, is it? Something like that. You're not looking forward to going to work. But if your work focuses on your strengths, you wake up so excited to go to work. Like, I can't wait for Monday to come because I'm looking forward to starting a new week and doing what I love. And that's the whole point. So if you focus on your strengths rather than your weaknesses, you are actually going to enjoy your life a lot more, and it's going to trickle down into all the areas of your life. And it'll be good that your family see you bubbly and happy and doing the things that you love, right? So don't let anybody tell you what your strengths and weaknesses are. You can figure that out for yourself by looking at what you enjoy doing, what activities bring you, more, what activities strengthen you and what activities weaken you, right? That's how you figure out what your strengths are, and also by taking this strength finder. So do it, and let me know your results. Come back and post your results down below. It'll be so good to hear what the results everybody got was. So I'm going to leave you now, and if you're interested in working with me at any point, because as you know, my name is AnitadeSouza. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning, but my name is AnitadeSouza. I am the owner of Committed to Excellence Coaching, and I help business owners, entrepreneurs, individuals get on top of their finances, set goals, strategize and achieve their dreams, basically. So if you are interested, I'm going to post my link for my Calendly in the comment box, I believe, and book a free 30-minute session. Today is the last day you can book your free 30-minute session, so do it. And I'm going to leave you by saying that you already have everything inside of you to achieve greatness, right? So all you need to do is take action. What are you waiting for? Live your dreams and take action. So thank you so much for joining me. Today is my last day of live videos. Let me know if you think I should continue doing them. I might not do them every day. I might do them every other day. But let me know if you think I should continue doing them, because I've got so many ideas I want to share, and actually I think I might actually enjoy it. It was great spending time with you. Have a great weekend, and I'm going to make sure I have a great weekend. I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. Bye. Before you leave, don't forget to like and comment, subscribe and click that bell. To follow me on my other platforms, my links are below. Click on them and they will take you straight there. Take care.